You guys, you know, it's really a superhero gaming renaissance that we're living in. So many awesome superhero games that are on the way from both DC and Marvel. I mean, on the DC side of things, you know, we got the Wonder Woman game, right? Okay, so that's not happening anymore, but it's okay. You know, Marvel's got a lot of really cool games on the way. Wolverine, obviously, coming from Insomniac. We're all really excited for that. The Black Panther Captain America game got delayed into 2026. Oh yeah, but you know, I mean, there's a Black Panther game coming. We know that. That's not happening either. Yeah, guys, I was in bright, beautiful, sunny Orlando, Florida, enjoying my vacation at Disney World with my girlfriend, and then I see some messages from people that are telling me that the Black Panther game has been canceled. I'm sorry I didn't get on this sooner, but I was on the vacation. I'm back now. Let's talk about it. So yes, it was announced a couple of days ago that Cliffhanger Games, which is a new studio that was formed at EA to develop this Black Panther game, has been shut down, and that Black Panther game has been canceled. It is such a bummer. I knew some people that were working at that studio. I really feel for them, and I hope that they're doing all right during a very difficult time, I can imagine. And in general, it's just such a bummer. You don't want to hear about Marvel games that sounded promising to get canceled. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I was excited for that Black Panther game. A lot of job postings that were hinting at it being open world. It looked like it was going to be utilizing Unreal Engine 5. So there was quite a bit that I was looking forward to from this game. And again, having known some of the developers working at the studio, I knew that there was some talent there. But on top of knowing that the game has gotten canceled and as well the studio being shut down, we also got some more information about the game itself and as well a little bit of insight as to why it got canceled. This comes from Bloomberg, specifically Jason Schreier. One of the key messages that he had pointed out in regards to why it was canceled is that the game was kind of stuck in pre-production for about 4 years' time. That's a little rough. They were really building the team, it seems, and they were kind of just about ready to go in terms of like full-on development for the game, but it's just too much time, and with an IP like Black Panther behind Marvel, it's probably a lot of money to put into for them to not have gone into production yet. So for something like that, I can kind of understand as to why they might have wanted to say, all right, we're just maybe going to move on from this game and try to do something else. I don't understand entirely why they would shut down a brand new studio that they just formed, but that is sadly becoming like the norm for the games industry. We just heard about that regarding Wonder Woman and Monolith, which is a 30-year dev studio getting shut down. That is just craziness. Now what's happened with Cliffhanger, and a lot of people are starting to worry about these upcoming Marvel games that we haven't gotten updates for, because it seems as though the trend is announce this big superhero game, don't talk about it for several years, and then poof, the game gets canceled, the studio gets shut down. So people are worried for EA's Iron Man game that's being developed by Motive, or as well the Wolverine game from Insomniac. I think those studios though, Motive, who are working on Iron Man, and Insomniac with Wolverine, are in a bit more of a unique situation. Insomniac has a proven track record, specifically as well with the Marvel IP of Spider-Man. Moving on to Wolverine, they just released a massive AAA game in Spider-Man 2 2 years ago, not even. So I don't think the Wolverine game is going to get canceled for those reasons. And with Motive, I mean, they just released that Dead Space remake. It was highly critically acclaimed. Not long after that, we got the announcement that they were working on Iron Man, and it sounds as though any little update that we've gotten about that game is that the development is going smoothly. We did get a ton of additional information though about what was going to happen in this Black Panther game, and I'm almost like sad to report on this because you get this promise of all these amazing things that were going to be in this game, and we know we're never going to see it. I feel like, you know, like, why would you show me this thing if I can't have it? But again, coming from Bloomberg, coming from Jason Schreier, he says that they were going to be developing something new for this game that was supposed to reflect the Nemesis system. Obviously, it couldn't be a direct replication of the Nemesis system, as that's a patented idea, but they were going to try something similar to that. And I mean, how awesome could something like that have been with the IP of Black Panther in an open world Wakanda? I'm just... you're killing me here, man. We're gonna be 3 playable characters in this game, and this sounds awesome. It was gonna be T'Challa, Killmonger, and Shuri, with all of them trying to go for that Black Panther mantle. Oh my god, every little new detail I hear about this gets me more bummed out, gets me more sad that it's no longer happening. And what was crazy too is apparently the main villains, if you will, of this game were going to be Skrulls, and they were going to be invading Wakanda. I mean, how crazy would that have been? We seriously missed out on what could have been one of the coolest superhero games ever made. and we're not even going to see anything from it. The only thing, again, that I truly do understand in the position of EA is that, yeah, it was stuck in pre-production for 4 years. That is a really long time. I know that they were posting a ton online to try and get some more people onto the team, probably so that they can shift gears and go into full production, and they maybe just couldn't cross that line quite yet. I don't know all the ins and outs of what happens behind the scenes with game development. All I know is that I really wanted this Black Panther game, and I don't know if we're ever gonna get one for quite a while. For someone whose channel kind of revolves around superhero gaming and covering superhero games in general, it really is a bummer that these two major superhero titles in Wonder Woman and Black Panther are never going to see the light of day, and the studios behind them are completely shut down, with all the folks losing their jobs. I mean, I really feel for all the people who are affected by all this. And so, you know, this is the position that we're in now. There aren't a whole lot of superhero games that we know of left. Like I said, we got Iron Man coming from Motive, at least hopefully. We've got Insomniac's Wolverine, but we have no idea when we're gonna get updates from either of them. Summer Game Fest is right around the corner, and I know that it's going to be chock full of a ton of really awesome reveals and all sorts of stuff that we can look forward to, I imagine. I don't know if Wolverine's going to get some sort of a reveal during Summer Game Fest. PlayStation is listed as one of the studios that's partnered with SGF, but I don't think that Marvel is going to allow the big gameplay reveal, or that PlayStation really would allow the big gameplay reveal to be during like a third-party event. There's also rumors that there might be a PlayStation something happening this month. Jeff Grubb said that he's thinking it's going to be a state of play. I really hope it's a showcase. We haven't had a showcase in 2 freaking years. The last one that we got was the one that revealed Spider-Man 2 gameplay. How about a new one this year that reveals Wolverine gameplay? Please, PlayStation. Just give us something. Just give us anything, man. I want to see a new update from this Wolverine game. Just a new screenshot. Something where I can see the character's face. Show me a costume. I don't know, man. I just want more from that game, and I would love for us to get some official reveal of some kind for EA or Motive's Iron Man game. I hate that this is becoming a trend, that this is becoming so common in the games industry, with studios getting shut down and games getting canceled. I really do wish that that weren't the case, but this is the unfortunate reality that we're living in, and this is unfortunately a product of the fact that some of these games are becoming very expensive to make. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see with all these other superhero games that are on the way. A huge bummer regarding the Black Panther game after hearing everything that was reported in that Bloomberg article from Jason Schreier. Man, what could have been? What could have been? Maybe someday down the line we'll get an actual Black Panther game. We'll see. I mean, we're getting the Captain America Black Panther game. We're getting Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra. We can look forward to that at least. It only got delayed to early 2026, so hey, maybe we'll get an update for that too during Summer Game Fest. But all right, with that said, let me now kick it to you guys. Sound off with your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about the news regarding the Black Panther game? Are you bummed out? How do you feel about it? I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. I've been Caboose. I'll see you guys later.